Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're well. We're back in Butterfly Valley and we are going to be finishing off the multi-species habitat that we've been building over the last couple of episodes. So first episode I got the basics in place. Last episode I did this little viewing area down here, which I think worked out pretty nice. That was a suggestion by one of you guys, and apparently you were happy with what I did, so that's good. But today I really want to get this finished and then we can move on to the next project. So let's start in here with our water. Now I love these reeds, but unfortunately they do block traversable area, so they're just no good, quite frankly, which is a real shame because they do look fantastic. So I will go with some of these instead. I don't want it to look too crowded, but just a few of these dotted around looks good. Let's go with some kind of lily as well. Let's go one of these. I'm not very good at getting these right on the surface, but I think that looks pretty good. Okay, that looks good to me. And I just feel like I need a couple of rocks here or there around the water. It always looks nice to have a few rocks. Again, nothing too much. Maybe something around this tree here, kind of make it look like it's growing a bit through some rocks. Yeah, quite like that. So let's get another one over here. Let's see. We'll get one or two little ones as well. So the last few videos, I've not been getting a lot of people viewing. I know it's very up and down with YouTube, where you really do get peaks and troughs of views. But the last few videos don't seem to have gone down well. I noticed one thing, I didn't do very good screenshots for my thumbnails. I made them a bit too dark and miserable, so I've just redone them on the last couple of episodes. Hopefully that just grabs people's eyes a bit more. But yeah, hopefully people aren't losing interest in me or in Planet Zoo. Who knows? I mean, if you've got any thoughts, let me know. It's only another couple of weeks and I'm going to have a bit more time, so I'm going to start having time for more videos. Hopefully more different games as well, which would be really nice. Oops, I'm just gonna get some bracken in here. But yeah, hopefully you guys are still enjoying what I'm doing. But if you're not, let me know. Please let me know. Because the idea is I want to start getting my channel more popular. And at the moment it seems to be getting less popular, which is never good. But anyway, that's just life, isn't it? Right, what do I want to do? I'll probably try and get a bit of bracken down underground here as well. I think that does look nice. Again, I don't want this to be too over the top, but at the same time, these animals do love a bit of undergrowth. So I think you can't go too mad with it, really. You can't, no, that's not what I meant to say. You can't go too wrong with it, is what I meant to say then. Because it looks great, quite frankly. It's the woodland look, you know, it's the look that I was going for when I first thought of doing this habitat. Lovely. I'm just going to keep dotting these around until I feel like I've done enough, which might be never, because it just looks so good. Always run the risk with these things of accidentally making them float in the air. I've done that many times. Excellent. Okay, let's move into this last zone. This one's quite flat, so actually I can do quite a lot here. Make this end, I think, look really quite wild. Whoops! You see, that's so easy to do. Where you just accidentally click on a tree or something, and suddenly you've got your bracken floating in the air. So Roller Coaster 2, sorry, not Roller Coaster 2, Planet Coaster 2 has been announced now, which is very exciting. I know, I'm sure a lot of you guys have played that before, the first one. I certainly did, had a lot of fun with that. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I can get it as soon as it's out. I don't think there's been a release date for it yet, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong now. I've not really had time to look into it. But yeah, I mean, the coaster games are always good fun, aren't they? So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Right, I'm going to get some of these ferns around the top as well. Again, I don't want to go too over the top with these, but at the same time, I don't want it to look too naked up here. I will go around and put some of the smaller ones on as well. What else have we got? That's quite a nice looking one. Oh, that's a nice bushy one as well, actually. Let's get some of that. Should have done some more of that actually inside the pen, I think, as well. There we go. I love this stuff. It's just so wild. It just looks awesome. I feel like you can really get away with putting this just everywhere. I've got these corner bits, haven't I, that I need to disguise. And this is doing a fine job. Oh, and in the middle as well. So yeah, so I can kind of I can do that, can't I, and hide those bits. Where the other ones, we've got this corner here, and I think just over here. Yeah, let's get a couple on these two corners as well. Love it. Nice and wild, that's what we want. I've got this corner here. I might. Yeah, I think I'll blend this in with ferns. I think it looks nice. Just kind of, yeah, something like that. Hang on, which one was I using a second ago? That's the one. Let's just blend that in there. Maybe get a little bit around the water as well. Get one or two kind of down here. Maybe just growing just into the water a little bit. I will have to check the traversable areas, of course, just to make sure I haven't blocked anything. I think we're okay. So this corner here needs filling in to stop people from going through the gap in the fence. Another little one. We have got, yeah, look at that. We've got these proper small ones as well, which I really like. So I'm just going to dot a few of these around as well. Actually, there's not a lot in the middle here. Let's just get some of these dotted in the middle here. Oh, look, our little pigs have escaped again. Those little things are terrors. They really are. I love doing this bracken stuff because you really just keep plonking them down until you feel like you've gone far enough, but I don't think you can ever go over the top with them, really. Because that's the whole point of them. Like, they just spread everywhere and look really nice and wild. You know, I don't even mind if you get the odd one, you know, sort of seeded itself elsewhere, you know, like that. Yeah, why not? Let's just get a slightly bigger one on the corner there. Okay, I think we're nearly there for the bracken on the, certainly on the outside. I could probably come in here and get some more done. And then I'll have a look around for the other bits of nice wild looking stuff that I could get inside the habitat. It is tricky the way I've done it, where it's very undulating. it is tricky to find stuff that looks right. But let's have a go. Let's have a look at the brack bush. No, maybe not. Hang on, bush. There we go. Let's just see. You know, I'm a fan of this one, but I'm not sure if this is going to have the right look. Do you know what? I don't mind that actually. I think that can work, particularly in this area here. You can make it look really overgrown, which I do like. Because none of this affects the traversable area, of course, so the animals can just roam through all of it, which is lovely. I might just disguise that a little bit. Let's probably come through the other side a bit as well. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, I quite like these entrance areas like that, sort of just having a bit of foliage around them, just to I don't know, it just softens them up a bit, just makes them look a little bit more cave-like. And then I'll continue it in here as well. Again, just dotting them around, particularly around the trees, I think looks good. I think that looks nice. And lastly, over this side, this rock work up here is a little bit janky, so let's just get some bits there, one or two up here, and one or two around the entrance here. Don't think I need any right by the water, but maybe just up the back here will look good. Excellent. Right, now how do we think this is looking? I haven't done enrichment items yet, so that will be the last thing to look at, but I think that's looking nice now. I don't think I need too much more. I think it's looking suitably wild. Just imagining that I was a customer kind of looking for the animals. I think it'd be quite cool to be searching for them in here. Okay, I'm happy with that. So let's come out, let's go to enrichment, and let's go by species. Now this is when I've got to remember what we put in here, which I can't. I might have to go and have a look. Capybara was one of them, the collared peccary, and the giant anteater. There we go, I did remember, just good. So what have we got? Wow, there's all sorts. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a forage box in. If I am, it's likely to be up in this bit somewhere. But I think if I do that, is that going to work? Actually, I think that's worked okay, actually. It flattened the land a little bit, but I think, there we go. That tree just needs to be put down a bit. But I think that's okay. That didn't mess anything up, I don't think. Excellent. I like that. So let's just start dotting some bits and pieces around, and obviously hope that they're all accessible. These balls are going to just end up rolling down to the base, aren't they? I just know they are. Well, actually, they might get stopped by various bits of the wild stuff that I've put in. I'm not sure if they get blocked by foliage or not, to be honest, but it seems like they do. Right, these things are awkward because they do flatten the land a bit. But let's give it a go and see. That's fine. I think that should be, if I click on that, does it tell me? Yeah, it's accessible. Good. Let's get a rubbing pad somewhere. It's really hard. I should have done this earlier, really, but there we go. See, it's accessible, but is it actually accessible? Helps if you click on an animal. Yes, it's still accessible. Okay, good. I'm not going to go over the top with these. I'm definitely going to do a duck because, you know, it's a duck. Every body of water should have a duck in it. Let's see if I can get a ball up here somewhere, maybe right up in this corner here. Lovely, and of course it's just going to roll straight down somewhere. Never mind, they will find it and they will use it, I hope. Let's see if I can get one of these sort of in here somewhere. Excellent. Underwater things are not going to work. There's just no room for those. I can get one of these up by the door. I could probably get a couple of things up by the door here actually, because we have got like that, like scratching post. Could that go up here somewhere? Yes, nice. Let's just check that's accessible. That ball did roll down into their bed area. Never mind, that means they'll play with it. What else we got? Let's get another. Let's get a melon feeder up here somewhere as well, if I can. Can't click on it. There we go. Accessible. Excellent. Oh, football. Let's get a football in this corner and see where it ends up. I don't mind that. Every time it resets, it will just roll back down again, and it ends up down in their bed. That is fine by me. Right, anything else that I want to try and squeeze in? See, things like these plant screens are great, but they're just a bit too big for this sort of habitat, unfortunately. Let's get a cardboard box in there. I think we're looking pretty good. I wouldn't mind a little pumpkin somewhere, actually. That might be cool. Can I squeeze that in over here somewhere? I don't know if it's going to work up there. It's going to roll, isn't it? But okay, that's fine. I don't mind if it rolls. It's all good. They'll find it. Actually, I could probably do something else up here. Maybe another rubbing pad up in this corner somewhere. Try and encourage them right up here. Accessible. Excellent. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's just go around and make sure I haven't missed anything obvious. Make sure it's looking good. I think it's looking good. Yeah, I do like that. Cool. Well, I'm pretty happy with that habitat. It's one of those habitats. It's nothing that spectacular. You know, I haven't created any particularly fancy buildings or anything, but it's just a nice. It's just a nice habitat, a nice wild area. And obviously with the multiple paths it looks nice and it leads through to the next bit of the zoo. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. Let me know what you think. Right, so what is next? I had an idea for something and I have no idea how to incorporate it into the zoo, but I had an idea for like a sunken pathway with a glass dome over the top of it. But I don't know what it's going to lead to. I guess it should lead to some sort of tropical area. I'll try and explain what I mean. I'm not sure where to do it. Maybe I should come back over here somewhere. Maybe I could do it here. Maybe make this path. So this might end in disaster. This might not actually go at all how I want. But I'm going to try. So I'm thinking I want tunneling turned on, 4 meter width. Now let's see, is that what I want? I think I want it to go down more. Okay, I think I've got to do it straight first, and then down. Right. Okay, hang on, let's think. So I think I don't want the roof on it, that's the point. No, do you know what, let's do it differently. Let's first, what I need to do, let's have a look at this. I need to go into here and get the roof first. So we've got these various glass pieces. So this is the kind of thing I'm looking at. So something like that, and then I think there are corner pieces. Now, actually, I think what I need, let's just see, is it? Oh yeah, there we go, and then it's back to that. That's how you go around a corner. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I'm looking at. So the pathway then, so the idea is the pathway will go down underneath here. That's what I'm looking at. Can I can't sink that down. Why is it not? Whoops. Ooh, that was weird. I think I just hit the undo button, I think. Now why can I not sink that up or down? Ah, that's the undo button again. Hang on, how would I usually do this? Oh, that's still the undo button. What am I doing wrong here? What do I can't remember what I usually would click to make that go up and down. I'm sure it's Z. No, the Z does, well, it's kind of, Z is kind of doing what I want it to there. I'll tell you what I've done. I want to get rid of that length, don't I? That's what I want to do. Let's get the angle snap on. Yeah, so that's not quite going to work like I want it to, really. Can that? Doesn't want to link there, does it? Hang on, how's that? Wow, that's a truly shocking bit of landscaping. Wow, this is trickier than I thought. Right, let's do it like this. And then you want to go down. I need the angle snap. I've got the angle snap, okay. And then I want it to be flat, I think. Because obviously I can move the glass top, that's not a problem. Do I want it to be down a little bit more than that? Or is that okay, do we think? Because again, I don't want this to look too stupid, too sort of over the top. I don't really know how far I want it to go either. I think probably just something like this. And then there'll be a habitat at the end of it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Right, let's try and line this up. See if I can make it look good. I might need to lose these first pieces. Yeah, yeah, I do. Clearly need to lose the first pieces. Let's line this up so it's actually right in the middle. of the pathway there, and then hopefully it's just about straight. It's very hard with these big things to get them lined up properly. Actually, probably the best way of doing it is on the edge, isn't it? If I bring that up in line with that edge, and then I can use that to line it up. See if it's straight. It's close. Just need minute movements, and it's so hard to do it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And then let's bring it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So I need to get it in line, kind of halfway. That looks pretty good that way. And then this way. Something like that. It's a bit tricky there because that middle bit there doesn't line up with that middle bit there. So, but I'm going with this little bit here. Okay, that looks good. And then how high does it need to be? I think you need people walking underneath it. So something like that, I think. And then those two need to disappear. So people have actually got room to walk down into it. Yeah, something like that. Good. And then the idea is I want a habitat at the end of it. Now, what do I want the sides to look like? I probably need glass sides as well, realistically. Oh, no, hang on, let's just come in here. Let's edit this one. I guess. Yeah, let's do it like this. And then I think there is a corner one I can use as well. Let's see, corner, 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 corner. Lovely. Right. How are we looking? So obviously I'll put a new floor in as well. Which I will do as a separate thing. Actually, this path, let's have a look. Can I get rid of? No, because it's raised. You can't get rid of curbs on it, unfortunately. Okay. All right. Let's come back into here and let's find some flat roof. I'm going to go stone because I just love the stone pieces. So again, let's try and line them up with the edge. I'm hoping you're kind of getting what I'm trying to do here. Not entirely sure how I'll disguise the entrance. Oh, why has it done that at the entrance there? Yes. Okay. So I might need to rejig the floor a little bit. Hopefully you get a bit of an idea of what I'm attempting here. Just want to create some sort of tropical feel in here, and then it will go through to a little tropical enclosure of some sort at the end. And it'll probably, it'll probably be a dead end, I think. Maybe I'll have something at the end here. Now let me just see if I can sort this connection out, because it's clearly not happy. Yeah, that's fine. I'll bring it out to the side like that. And then if I get rid of the tunneling, I can hopefully link it in. There we go. That's better. Although, no, that's really not better. That looks shocking. Why has it done that? I think it's to do with the tunneling, I think, isn't it? Or do I want flattened terrain, actually? Is that the better way of doing it? Wow, no, that looks just as bad. Honestly, the terrain and pathing in this game is so bad. Yeah, it's not going to let me blend that in yet, is it? Let's just... I wonder if I need to... I need to do this. I need to do something like that. It's not great, but I can make it work. I can see I can hide all of this stuff, can't I? Okay, that's fine. It's a pain, but it's workable. Not sure what I'm going to do there actually. Is that no? Yes, that's flat. So I can do hopefully something clever here. I say clever. This is me we're talking about. It's never going to be that clever. But yeah, something like that. So I know you end up with a little bit of a step, but you know, it kind of blends it together, doesn't it? And again, you could just hide all the edges with bushes and whatever. And that is now your entrance to something. And I'll do a sign here. And then there'll be a habitat at the end here of something tropical. Do you know what? I might do a load of exhibits. Actually, that makes sense, doesn't it? It's that sort of place where I can do. If I continue with the tunneling on here, I could actually do. I could do a grid, couldn't I? Going from this piece here, and I can kind of tunnel out a little piece of land and then leave the gaps where I want to put some exhibits. And then obviously I just need to play around with the land a bit. Let me just see if the push will work fine if I just something like that. Just push that back. Yeah, and then I can have a couple of exhibits in the middle and then like some dotted around the outside. I don't want it to be too big, but I do want it to look tropical. And then I can do some kind of, maybe I might continue with the glass work over the top. That might look quite cool actually. I know the episode is continuing longer than I planned. I usually go for about half an hour, but I'm just enjoying this, and I just want to see if I could do some sort of a cool looking roof here. So I guess it would go to there, and then it needs to be higher. It needs to be like that, doesn't it? I think, is that? Let's see, hang on, that's hanging over. Okay, something like that. And then you need the corner pieces. Actually, I think the corner pieces need to go in place of those ones. yeah, the tricky bit is going to be connecting the two bits, but there are all sorts of different pieces, aren't there? I think if I do that, let's just see if that gives me pieces that I need. No, it didn't, did it? I was hoping I had some nice flat pieces that would kind of fill these gaps in for me. I thought there were some pieces like that. Oh, of course, I need to be on walls, don't I? Oh, yes, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Although that's non-grid. This one's grid. So is that the piece that I need? Yes, it is. Look. Excellent. So that does that bit. That connects the two. Oh, look at that. That looks well nice. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. And then, do I still need the downward pieces? I probably do, but I might need to put the exhibits in first and see whether I do. I mean, I don't at the back there. I don't really. I could probably get away with some rock work or something to disguise the back. So I'll do the exhibits next. Whoops. I'm going to leave the top. I will obviously add a roof on it at some point. But I think that'll do for now. Interesting. And then I'll probably continue the stone flooring as well, all the way through this. Again, once I've got the exhibits in and I know that they fit. Interesting, yeah. I just created that up on the spot. I had no idea I was going to really do that, but I think that might work out pretty nicely once I can figure things out. Just wondering whether I can connect these paths at all, actually. Doesn't look like it, does it? Hang on. If you do Z, that sometimes works. No, it's not going to happen, is it? That's a shame. Some nice little steps between these two would have looked quite nice there, I think. I'm still not happy with this. I might do some work next episode trying to make this look better, because it's pretty bad at the moment, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's kind of all over the place. So I think I'll look at that next episode. But you get the idea. You get what I'm trying to do, hopefully, and hopefully I can make it look nice. I can do some nice sort of flower pots with nice tropical plants in along the edge here, leading in to this, and then hopefully people will just walk around and then come back out again, is the idea. We shall see. Not all of my ideas turn out good, I'll be honest, but yeah, I think that's an interesting idea, so who knows. Anyway, let's leave it there. I'm gonna call it a day there. So thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you think of our multi-species habitat. Is there any more you want me to do to it? Certainly the people here seem to be enjoying it, so that's good. And have you got any thoughts on what I'm attempting to do over here? Because at the moment it's definitely a work in progress. Let's just say that. So yeah, we shall see where that one ends up, but I'll have fun doing that in the next episode. But for now, let's leave it there. So thank you so much, and hopefully you can join me next time. Please do leave me comments if you've got anything you want to say, if you've got any more suggestions for the zoo, or indeed if you've got ideas of other games that you want me to play on the channel here as well. I'm always up for ideas. I've got a whole list of games that I want to start playing, which I hopefully will get round to very soon. But for now, let's leave it there. So thank you so much. Do take care, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.